I want to start this video by saying my condolences, thoughts, and prayers go out to all of the Xbox devs. I fucking can't even call them Xbox devs no more, man. This shit sucks, man. All the devs affected by the layoffs at Microsoft and Xbox, man. It's sad, bro. I want to make this video because I have been a martyr for Xbox and Xbox Game Pass and just Xbox in general for a very long time now, and it just wouldn't feel right to not address the layoffs that have been happening in this industry for years now and just to continue on like nothing's wrong. This shit is wrong. It's wrong, man. And I understand that business has to run a certain way to be sustainable and for things to just, survive and to keep going. I get it. But what I'm starting to realize now is after the Activision Blizzard deal, Microsoft, the big company that is over little Xbox, Microsoft stepped in and they're now being very cutthroat with everything that Xbox does, produces, puts out, everything. And I do truly believe this is Microsoft themselves looking at what they would consider dead weight and just axing it, man. And I really hate that because this is a company, right, that their main strategy going forward is Xbox Game Pass. What is the main fucking word in that whole sentence? Game. Not Xbox, not pass, game. You can't have Xbox Game Pass if you ain't got no games on that bitch, man. And for the company that is providing the service themselves, it would be nice to see first-party games put onto the service, not just a bunch of third-party games holding up the service. And unfortunately, that is what it looks like this is turning into now. Now, again, man, I have championed Xbox Game Pass, all of this shit, man. And I still love my Xbox. I still love Xbox as a company. I'm still going to rock with them. I'm not going to switch up just because of decisions that had to be made on a professional level that have nothing to do with me. I have no control over that. Me nor you can change any of that shit, man. We can't. But what I can do is use my platform, big or small, and speak up about how I feel like this is not the right path forward. Especially, again, touching on the fact that Xbox Game Pass needs games. So why in the hell, Xbox, are we out here canceling games? Prime example. I was so hype. I was so hype. I was incredibly hype for Perfect Dark, man. I made a video, I want to say a few years back, talking about how it would potentially be the first ever quadruple A game because that is what Xbox was touting and calling it. They opened up a whole studio just to produce a quadruple A game, which was being touted as Perfect Dark. Fast forward to last year, 2024, we see a trailer of the game and gameplay of the game, and a lot of people even then were kind of looking at this gameplay and felt like it was something off to it. A little too good to be true, if you would say. And now here we are, 2025, July 2nd. This day, I feel like 2025, July 2nd will always be remembered, man. It's one of them days, dude. And unfortunately, here we are, 2025. They just not only did they cancel Perfect Dark, but they shut down the entire studio that was producing the game. So what that tells me is we're not going to see a goddamn quadruple A game anytime soon, except for probably Rockstar with GTA 6. And it sucks when you have an industry that it feels like right when everything is looking so good, man. And in gaming, it happens every goddamn time. Things look so good, man. We're eating as gamers. We got showcases that are popping off. We got games to look forward to. We got games that we're playing now. And every time we're riding on this fucking high, we get brought down by some bad business decision moves or just bad news or whatever the fuck it may be, man. It's so many different things that contribute to the roller coaster that these gaming companies put us on, and they purposely do it like that for a reason. Xbox just came off of what might have been one of their best showcases potentially ever, bro. It's up there. And they follow that up not even a month later with a 9,000 employee layoff. Bro, like, I get, again, I'm not affected by this personally, but I feel for the people that are affected because in their eyes, they weren't doing anything wrong. They were still showing up to work. They were still getting the job done. They were doing what they were told to do. And now they're out of a job. And I seen a tweet earlier. I don't know where it is. Otherwise, I put it on the screen. And somebody made a very good point where, well, hell, even if you get laid off from Xbox back in the day, or you got laid off from one gaming company back in the day, you could kind of fish around in the gaming industry and find your footing somewhere else. But how rocky the gaming industry is now, I don't even know if half of these devs would even want to jump back into the gaming industry and stay a part of this industry because layoffs have been so prominent in this industry for the last 2-3 years, man. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's sad, man. Again, I keep harping on the fact that this company is canceling games and closing studios when your subscription service is to provide games. Again, I don't know the ins and outs. I don't work at Microsoft. I don't work at Xbox. I don't do none of that shit, man. I'm some guy on the camera telling you the pros and cons of having this console. I've done that forever, dude. You can ask the people in my inner circle. I'm a true gamer, dude. I'm passionate about this shit, and I actually care because for a long time, Xbox Game Pass was the best thing going in gaming, bro, and you can't tell me it wasn't. And it still kind of is, but when you start to weigh out, okay, what we get with Game Pass, again, riding that high, oh my gosh, we got this added, oh my gosh, oh, well, here's a 9,000 employee layoff. Bro, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, let me champion this shit, but also, too, you're getting rid of the people that could be adding more to this shit to make it a better service. Not to mention, we just got done going over the fact that everything is a fucking Xbox now. Everything is an Xbox. So why wouldn't you want to have more output to put more games on all of these Xbox devices? Especially when you're selling hotcakes over there on PlayStation Store. All of your games are selling so incredibly well over there. And not to mention, we haven't even started putting games on Nintendo systems yet. But you're canceling games and you're taking them away. I'm going to be honest with you guys. When it comes to Everwild, I kind of felt like that game was going to be scrapped. We found out a while ago that Everwild had restarted development pretty much. And then it just went silent, and we hadn't heard nothing from it for the past 2 showcases, I believe. And then now we get the news that the game is just canceled. And not only that, we see that one of the best devs over at Rare is now leaving after being with the company for 35 years. They see the writing on the wall. This is bigger than just layoffs. This is bigger than just Xbox is taking L's and this doesn't just affect Xbox, bro. It affects all gamers. And I think that's what people need to start realizing. Stop being so attached to your piece of plastic, bro. You can choose where you want to play your games. That's fine. But when shit like this happens, why are people on Twitter taking champion laps? Like they're actually taking victory laps. Like these aren't actual people that were affected by this shit, bro. I just don't understand. And not only that, you understand one Xbox game that is canceled, that's now a PlayStation game that's canceled, right? That's now a PC game that has been canceled. It's not just an Xbox game no more. They've been telling you this shit for the last 2 years, bro. They're putting their games on everything. So when Xbox cancels a game for Xbox players, they're canceling the shit for you too. It's not just affecting Xbox anymore. And that's the underlying issue I want to get off my chest, man. I hate that this had to happen. I hate that we probably aren't out of the woods yet. I guarantee we will see more cuts and more. I don't see this shit ending anytime soon. It's happened at least once every year since COVID, and it's getting worse, dude. It's actually getting worse. With Microsoft stepping in now and being way more hands-on with Xbox, I can see cuts like this happening way more in the future, unfortunately. And them just kind of relying on the shit that just sells, the bread and butter, the Gears, the Halo, the Forza, and now Call of Duty. I think Microsoft and Xbox seeing how much revenue they can actually bring in with Call of Duty, and they realize that, oh shit, well, we don't have to make this game. We don't have to actually take a chance on this game. We don't actually have to ship this game. And that sucks, bro. Again, I was someone that was personally very hyped for Perfect Dark. The game sounded like it was going to be amazing. The stuff that they wanted to do with the game, they were really pouring their heart and soul into this game. Now, I'm going to put up this trailer. I've probably been playing it throughout the video. This trailer has been now, I'm not going to say confirmed, but all but confirmed as fake, bro. It was fabricated just to be shown. So this ain't even what the real game actually looked like, man. And I'm sure in a couple years we'll get a big ass leak or something that shows, oh, this is what Everwild looked like. This is what Perfect Dark actually looked like and ran like. But again, it's games we'll never see. And honestly, dude, for somebody that is a fan of Xbox, I've always been aware of the apparent wishy-washy, flip-floppy nature of some of the stuff that the Xbox heads, Phil Spencer, may say, you know, at times. He's human, bro. I don't never hold a lot of that shit against him because I know he may say one thing one day, and then again, you got big-ass Microsoft peering down on him, and now he has to turn around and say something else. It happens, bro. It's life. I get it, bro. But it does not inspire confidence at all, bro. It doesn't, especially when, again, we just came off of what I consider to be one of your better showcases, and then you follow it immediately by laying off 9,000 people after you guys went out of your way to purchase all of these companies. Mind you, before anything was fucking purchased, Rare was working on Everwild, bro. And y'all straight snagged that shit from under them and canceled it, bro. It just sucks because this whole time, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel. I have so many thoughts running through my head. I was at work, man, and I just kept seeing tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet. This studio is getting 10% of their staff laid off. This studio is completely just shuttered. This studio is now have a canceled game. This. It was so much stuff, dude. And my emotions were kind of just all over the place, bro, because again, I'm angry. I'm upset as a gamer. I'm compassionate and concerned for the devs that now don't know how they're going to feed their fucking family, bro. Like, it was already hard enough being inside the gaming industry, I'm sure. But now with big ass publishers and big ass companies canceling and just laying people off left and right, where do you even go next, bro? Do you even stay in this industry or not? I just don't understand. Again, I'm gonna be behind Xbox 100%. I don't care if you call me a shield or whatever the fuck. I don't care, bro. This is where I chose to play my games a long time ago, back on the Xbox 360. I made my decision there. And call me a loyalist, call me whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me because I'm still going to tell you the good and the bad. I'm always going to be genuine, bro. I'm never going to hype some shit up that once I turn this camera off, I'll be like, man, I just sold them a dream. I'll never do that to y'all, man. So again, I will still martyr behind Xbox. All the devs that are still employed at Xbox. Let's not forget, there are still people that work here. A lot of people are just like, oh, shut it all down, man. Just go publisher, go full publisher. No, stupid. It's people that still are invested in this platform and that is their livelihood. I would not ever want to see them. I don't know. I don't know how it could feel to be somebody that is still a part of the company. You just seen thousands of your friends just get laid off at the blink of an email. And now you have to go back into work tomorrow and perform like nothing ever happened. And in the back of your head, you're probably like, well, shit, I could be next. And that's not a great feeling, bro. So I really hope that Microsoft, Xbox, y'all can get that shit together, man. Because it seems like when layoffs hit, for some reason they hit Xbox the hardest. And I guess it's because it's such a bigger company now. Fair. You have a bigger cut that you have to make versus someone like Nintendo or PlayStation or a third-party publisher or whatever. I get it, sure. But it's the nature of the up and down roller coaster that they continue to put us on. Let's give them some good news. That way, when we announce that we're laying a bunch of people off, it doesn't hurt as hard. Well, this time it didn't work, Xbox. And I'm afraid that this time you may have just shot yourself in the foot because everything you just showed us at that showcase last month, I mean, if that shit ain't got a goddamn hard date for 2025, it might not ever see the light of day, bro. And that's just what it is now. Now, a lot more people are going to go into these showcases with speculation, questions, and really, I don't know, man. A lot of the decisions Xbox has been making lately, it's like they take two steps forward, 4 steps back, bro. And it's like right when you're like, man, this company's finally getting somewhere. I'm actually proud to be invested in this company. They turn around and slap you in your motherfucking face, man. And they show you, yeah, this is still a business at the end of the day. And we do still have to make money. I get it, bro. But I'll end the video like this. Xbox Game Pass still needs games. And for those games to come out, you still need devs. Don't solely rely on third-party devs wanting to be a part of Game Pass. When you first gave us Game Pass, the whole point of Game Pass was Xbox Day and Date. Xbox Day and Date don't mean a fucking thing if we're only getting 3 games from Xbox. That's just what it is, man. Now, I will end this on a high note, or a higher note. It's not really a high note. This video is not a positive video at all. Xbox did confirm there are 40 games currently in the works. You take that how you want, man, because Perfect Dark was currently in the works. Fucking Everwild was currently in the works. They're gone now. So them telling us that they got 40 games in the works right now, it means very little to me, but I just wanted to put that out there. There are still people at this company that care. There are still people at this company that are going to give their all, and they still want you to play and enjoy their games. If you are someone championing behind layoffs and you're on Twitter right now screaming Xbox is taking another L, that's why this platform sucks, any of that shit, man, you're a part of the problem. And I'm going to just be real. Because, again, this doesn't just affect Xbox anymore. Xbox puts their games everywhere now. So one cancel game for me as an Xbox gamer is a cancel game for you as a gamer in general. And that's just what it is, bro. So you guys let me know down in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the Xbox layoffs? How do you feel about Xbox as a company? The good, the bad, the ugly, dude. I know it's probably going to be a lot of people shitting on Xbox down in the comment section. I get it. But again, for me personally, this company has, I don't know, it gave me some of the best years of gaming in my life. And I'll always hold and cherish that. And I've cemented myself digitally on this platform. So it's hard for me to pull away and go anywhere else. But also, too, this is a company that has always pretty much been considered the underdog, except for in the Xbox 360 era. And I would love for the underdog to just fucking get it right, bro, and actually get some wins under your belt and just keep winning. But hey, maybe that's too much to ask for. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys in today's video. I hate that it was a sadder video, but it's a real video, and videos like this have to be made, especially from people like me that do champion Xbox so much. I don't ever want people to feel like I can't be unbiased about what I like and what I don't like. And I mean, shit, that's just the truth, man. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's a lighter one. I'm sure it will be. And hopefully we see better days for Xbox coming forward. Again, all the devs impacted by this, I hope you guys really do find a new path and a better path, honestly, with more security, because you all deserve that. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace.